Welcome back to zOS Introduction. This is the fourth video in the series. The objective of this video is for you to be able to locate sources of zOS professional documentation. As your knowledge and use of zOS advances, the professional documentation will play an increasingly important role. It is impossible to know it all, nor have total recall about what you have previously learned in the feature-rich zOS environment. The professional documentation is the highly experienced technician's security blanket of zOS knowledge. The zOS Internet Library is the location for IBM-written manuals about all the various zOS components. Each new release of zOS has updates to the manuals. These manuals are organized in bookshelves where the individual manuals can be viewed online or a PDF form of the manual can be downloaded. Part of becoming an experienced zOS technician is knowing which manuals have the information you need. Navigating the professional manuals repository is a skill. The IBM Knowledge Center has the same information with a web-based approach to locating the information needed. The IBM Redbooks are a treasure of knowledge about all IBM product, which includes zOS and IBM Z. The Redbooks are written by IBMers and IBM clients to explain how to use specific technology with implementation examples. Redbooks are written in the same style as a technical book normally found in a bookstore. While all professions have unique terminology and acronyms, zOS and IBM Z has an overwhelming amount of terminology and acronyms that can be found within the IBM Terminology website. The IBM zOS Internet Library front page includes links to search using the Knowledge Center, search at element or book level, download books in PDF format, download the Adobe PDF Index Collection. The zOS Introduction series of videos will reference the zOS Internet Library as various elements of the zOS environment are presented. The zOS Introduction video series will explain important terminology and acronyms to help with navigation of the professional documentation when a deeper knowledge is needed. The Knowledge Center, zOS Basic Skills, is an excellent source of information for those new to IBM Z and zOS. The zOS Concepts PDF is another excellent source of information for those new to IBM Z and zOS. The IBM Knowledge Center includes web-friendly search capability. The chart example is a search for CICS transaction server that will return numerous IBM sources of information about CICS transaction server, which include professional manuals. What is important to know is the zOS Internet Library includes base component manuals, and in many cases excludes the optional component manuals. The zOS base and optional components will be explained in greater detail in upcoming videos in this series. CICS Transaction Server happens to be an optional component of zOS. The Knowledge Center search for CICS Transaction Server included a web URL link to the latest version and release level. Observe the link to What's New and the manuals for the CICS Transaction Server version 5, release 4, accompanied by other useful information links. The chart example is a search for Enterprise COBOL that will return numerous IBM sources of information about Enterprise COBOL, which include professional manuals. Again, Enterprise COBOL is an optional component of zOS. Therefore, Enterprise COBOL manuals would be excluded from the zOS Internet Library. In this second example, the IBM Knowledge Center search for Enterprise COBOL bookshelf included web URL link to latest version and release level. Observe links to the various Enterprise COBOL professional manuals, as well as links to informational and support sites. It is worth repeating that the IBM Redbooks are a treasure of knowledge about all IBM products, which includes zOS and IBM Z. A search for zOS in a Redbook title would return too much. However, a search for zOS, the title would provide an idea of what is available, such as this example entry about zOS basics. You will eventually become aware of excellent Redbooks, such as the zOS ABCs volumes. The zOS ABCs are excellent Redbooks for those early in their zOS career or later in their zOS career with the need to learn a new technical discipline. You can subscribe to the IBM Z Redbook site to receive a periodic email about what new Redbooks are posted at the Redbook site. The IBM Terminology site is an excellent source for those very new to zOS. When communicating with experienced zOS technicians or attending a zOS educational session, many terminology phrases and acronyms are used. IBM Terminology site is the best source for looking up terminology phrase or acronym. The example includes terminology and an acronym that is used during the zOS introduction video series, address space, and TSO. In summary, you are able to locate and navigate sources of zOS professional documentation. During the zOS introduction video series, references will be made to specific manuals, Redbooks, terminology, and acronyms. The next video in the zOS introduction series covers the basics of zOS access and interaction. Thank you for your time.